Hello, Cryptonauts, and welcome back to another episode of Cryptocurrency Chat. I am your host, Blockchain John, with my co-host, Jake Jabarelli, here to give you the top 10 daily stats, as well as your crypto news of the day. All right, Jake, go ahead.
All right, so for your information, this content is for entertainment purposes only. Any comments made by the host is not financial advice. Back to you, John.
Perfect, thank you. All right, let's go ahead and get started with the top 10 daily stats provided by CoinGecko.com. Number 1, Bitcoin settling at $61,118.57 with a 7-day loss of 0.2% and a market cap of $1.152 trillion. Number 2, Ethereum settling at $4,077.16 with a 7-day gain of 5.8% and a market cap of $481 billion. Number 3, Binance Coin settling at $475.43 with a 1.6% gain in the past 7 days and a market cap of $79 billion. Number 4, Tether settling at 99 cents with a 0.5% loss in the past 7 days and a market cap of $70 billion. Cardano coming in number 5, settling at $2.12 with a 7-day loss of 3% and a market cap of $68 billion. Number 6, Solana, settling at $195.41 with a 7-day whopping gain of 23.5% and a market cap of $58 billion. Number 7, XRP, settling at $1.07 with a 7-day loss of 5.7% and a market cap of $50 billion. Number 9, Polkadot, settling at $42.56 with a 7-day gain of 1.4% and a market cap of $44 billion. Number 9, Dogecoin, settling at 26 cents with a 7-day gain of 10% and a market cap of $34 billion. And number 10, USD Coin, settling at $1 with a 7-day loss of 0.2% and a market cap of $32 billion. All right. Of course, we got Shiba, Terra, Avalanche, Chainlink, and let's see what else is good on the Algorand is down there. Yeah. Polygon. I mean, there's a lot of good ones coming up, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Shiba Inu has made some really big. Look at it. It's 50% up. That's insane.
I know. That's insane,
This
man.
gargantuan jump very much recently.
The Shiba team is moving up. Awesome. All right. Your overall total market cap is at $2.65 trillion, up by 0.1% in the past 24 hours. All right. Don't forget to collect your daily candies. Go up to the little candy jar here. And let's see. Hold on. Can't see that here. And then you just, obviously every 24 hours, you collect your candies. I'm on day 3. Still got to wait a couple more hours to collect my dailies for today. And you can head over to the rewards if you want to redeem your candies. And there we go. And obviously there's a lot of rewards you can redeem. I bought a few of these. Jake's bought a few NFTs. So yeah, check them out.
The books are pretty good. Yeah. I actually bought the How to DeFi book because at the very beginning I didn't know how to do it. Now I do.
Yeah, it's affordable too, man. It's not that bad. It's a pretty good price.
There's 2 versions too. There's the more advanced version and the beginner's version. So they're good books.
Yeah.
These are technically things you could get anywhere for free, but this makes it more available to you and something that's just easier to get a hold of.
Oh, what did I get? Let me see. Hold on a second. My rewards. I know I got one of these. How to DeFi, the basic one. So I need to get the advanced one. Okay. Cool. Well, at least I know. That's pretty cool that I keep a record here. I might as well do that now. Go ahead and give us the plug while I buy this advanced DeFi.
Yep. So remember, if you appreciate our content, please like and subscribe if you're on YouTube and hit the notification bell. We post every Wednesday and Sunday on YouTube. It of course goes out on Anchor and other platforms as well if you're just getting the listen-only podcast. Check it out on Discord. We have lots of things going on a regular basis. There's a ton of different coins to talk about and kind of the progress, anything that we've been talking about in these podcasts, in the interviews, as well as the Crypto Chill and Chat that's every other Sunday. You can definitely find that on Discord. And if you'd like to support our platform, please donate via Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance, or Basic Attention Token. All links in the description below.
All right, let's move on over to decrypt.co, which is giving us our daily news for today. First article we have from Emily Tonelli. Fidenza artist sells $7 million worth of Ethereum NFTs buyers haven't seen yet. Think of it like a mystery box pre-order worth millions of dollars. Tyler Hobbs, whose Fidenza digital artwork have generated more than $150 million in trades to date, including one $3.3 million sales for Fidenza number 313 in August, will release his next collection, quote, Incomplete Control, on December 9th, with a live in-person minting in Manhattan. And on Friday, collectors paid more than $7 million for golden tokens, redeemable for NFTs, tied to art they haven't seen yet. That's crazy, man. The Dutch auction in which... Isn't that crazy? Like, I don't know what I'm buying. It doesn't exist. I've never seen it, but I'm willing to give you $7 million. That's crazy.
I don't know if that's... I mean, for one, they know it's tied to a thing that's indivisible, right? It's an NFT, which means they know it's going to be unique. But there's also the factor of the desire for the thing. Like, how many pre-orders were made for Tesla? Remember? Mm-hmm. They announced the new model coming out. 500,000 people put down. I mean, yes, we'd seen pictures. Yes, we'd seen an announcement. Nobody actually seen the car, or you actually got a chance to test drive it. And all these people are pre-ordering, right? It's the hype. It's like Supreme, right? It's the hype.
All right. The Dutch auction, in which the set price of each mint decreases every 5 minutes until the NFTs are sold, started on Friday and sold out in less than 1 day. The two highest NFTs were sold at a whopping gobs and gobs and gobs of 80 ETH, or $322,000, while the lowest sold at 30 ETH, or $120,000. Fidenza, a part of generative NFT art collection Art Block, is a series of 999 colorful pastiches. Is that what it says? Pasties?
I'm not sure about that one, actually.
Pastiches, based on an artistic algorithm that have sold for more than 37,000 ETH, worth of almost $150 million. Hobbs' new collection will be unveiled at Bright Moments Gallery in New York City from December 9th to December 13th, where Hobbs will present the new work he says reflects the theme of control in the analog and digital world. Every work takes a certain amount of time to achieve impact, another length of time to achieve understanding, and a further length of time to reach exhaustion, Hobbs says on the Incomplete Control site about the new collection. The new NFTs are made to order and will not be viewable to the public, including buyers, until December. They will be hosted on Art Blocks and available as an ERC 721 NFT. Buyers must be present to exchange their tickets for the NFTs. The collection is set to mint 100 NFTs that focus on imperfections of the analog world and how Hobbs says the forces of chaos and entropy gives the natural world a certain warmth, and there are patterns and lessons there that we can use. To say it quickly, this work is about imperfection, time, and continuous space.
You know what that feels like? That feels like everything I do. Imperfection, time, and continuous. Why aren't people paying me for my work? Oh wait, it's because I haven't made an NFT out of it. That's why.
Yeah, nice.
Anyways, Edward Snowden slams Sam Altman's WorldCoin. Don't catalog eyeballs, says Snowden. This article comes to you from Emily Tonelli. She must be new. It's awesome. As issues with cyber safety and data leaks spread, a much hyped new crypto project from Y Combinator founders Sam Altman aims to mitigate scams and breaches caused by bots and bad actors by scanning your eyeballs and awarding you crypto. Because your eyeballs have value, right? WorldCoin, which already touts a $1 billion valuation, aims to onboard more people into crypto by doling out free coins to anyone who scans their eyes on a device called the Orb.
Yes.
Sounds about right. Eyeballs on the Orb, yeah.
I remember
that will convert an image of your eye into short numeric code to check whether you already have world coins. Haha, you already have some, you don't get more. To rapidly get its new currency into the hands of many people as possible, the project says on its website, WorldCoin will be allowed allow everyone to claim a free share of it. But privacy advocate Edward Snowden, the man famous for leaking government documents, definitely not what he's only famous for, has a lot of issues with the concept. Snowden took to Twitter to tell his 5 million followers his issues with WorldCoin, the use of a human body for crypto. And his comment is, "This looks like it produces a global hash database of iris scans for fairness, and waives all the implications of by saying, we delete the scans." Sure you do.
Sure.
Yeah, but you save the hashes produced by the scans, hashes that may match future scans. Don't catalog eyeballs. Literally what he said. That's his tweet. Snowden continued in his thread, "We use ZK proofs. Great. Clever. Still bad. The human body is not a ticket punch." And then Ryan Selkis, "In my DAO, there will be no orb. I'll just stare into your soul and decide how much Mega WorldCoin you are worth." Amid the media coverage of WorldCoin, many on crypto Twitter have lampooned the concept, including predicting an inevitable data leak that could result in biometric information being leaked and sold on the internet. Great. Wasn't this like a Minority Report, right? Others have pointed out that there's no guarantee that the data will get into the hands of third parties. WorldCoin will have to hope that the promise of free crypto is enough to dissuade those concerns. If you give me enough and it's worth something, sure.
You know,
I will sell my eyeballs.
This is what I was talking about with Deborah on the last podcast in regards to privacy. So for the folks that are listening right now that have not had a chance to listen to the Deborah Farber interview on privacy, this is kind of the issue that I brought up, because this is one of those things that's not going away. Obviously, there's a lot of projects out there that are either private or government that pretty much just want to collect your whole entire soul and try to give you a free crypto for that, which is probably worth a couple of satoshis at most. It's horrible, man.
And it really comes down to what is the value of this thing in the future, and I think that's probably what Snowden is trying to get at here. It's just because you can get something for free now, and then some people are too desperate, they don't care, and they're going to pay the price. But when you think of it as free, they're not giving you something of value for nothing of value. Your eyeball scan has value, and they wouldn't be giving you something for it if it didn't have any value. But the point is, you're not recognizing its true value. They, being the company that does this for their living, for their income, know how much your eyeball scans are worth. Probably far more than they're willing to give you in coin. Particularly if it's who you are, right?
It would not surprise me if something like the Red Cross starts migrating into the same exact thing, go like Ultra WorldCoin or Ultra Red Cross coin. It pretty much gives you like 100 Red Cross coin for 1 pint of blood. Yeah.
But the point is that is to do this kind of your eyeballs. They wouldn't be offering that much. Then you're probably worth this very much, because you're not a famous person or somebody you value, quote unquote. I'm not saying you as a person don't have value. I'm just saying that you don't have maybe dollars to your name, or you're not a quote famous person. But that doesn't mean that your eyeballs don't have all the things that you have value. Else, no one would do anything for it, right? So the fact that they're like, oh well, you get some free coins. They're not free. Nothing is for free. There's no such thing as a free lunch.
We've said that many times.
By the way, this is not financial advice. Not financial advice. Please do your own research. We're trying to help you do research. You can make your own decisions. We're not telling you what to do.
Yeah, do whatever you want, man. All right, next news article written by Ben Munster. They got new people here, huh? By the way, Decrypt is hiring, so if you're into writing news article for crypto, definitely check out Decrypt. The bizarre rise of the Bitcoin Citadel. By the way, that was kind of an unusual Decrypt plug, but sure, I like Decrypt. Anyways.
Yes, we do. We think they have great news, else we wouldn't be reading it all the time.
Right. In 2013, a Redditor going by the name of Luca Magnota, hopefully not the convicted Canadian murderer, delivered an ominous fantasy fantasy of a future in which Bitcoiners reign supreme. Posting as a time traveler from the year 2025, Magnota describes that year as a widely unequal dystopian divided between Bitcoin investors and everybody else. In his imagination, in his imagining Bitcoin already in 2013 showing signs of its extraordinary upward trend would become so valuable that only the people and nations hoarding their wealth in it would survive. Governments unable to tax Bitcoin holdings would collapse. Authoritarian regimes like North Korea and Saudi Arabia, which were able to amass Bitcoins, would ascend. Magnota's post was what is it, riotously popular, with Bitcoin enthusiasts latched onto one aspect in particular, the Bitcoin citadel. Magnota wrote that in the future, Bitcoin would become so prized that wealthy holders, basically anyone who owned more than 0.1 BTC in 2013 and did not blow it all on crack, would isolate themselves in far-flung fortresses and city-states. They would be armed to the teeth, paranoid beyond measures, stalked by terrorists. Magnota relates that the Winklevi tragically are among the most prominent Bitcoiners to be murdered for their holdings. But they would also be gloriously self-sufficient and inoculated against broader-scale societal collapse, joyously libertarianly content. Obviously, the vision laid out by Magnota was meant to be a dystopian one. He described it as the eternal enslavement of humanity and a tiny elite, beseeching readers to destroy the godforsaken project in its infancy. But a few Bitcoiners seem to have gotten the wrong idea. They loved the vision of the Bitcoin citadel, which has since become a widely popular and well-trafficked meme in the community. Search Bitcoin Citadel and you will quickly come across many apparent straight-faced takes on Citadel energy supply. Citadel location scouting. Let's see. And declarations that we now have the Citadel and its national of El Salvador. As Bitcoin's rise has progressed exponentially, the contours of the Citadel dream have taken on a commensurately unhinged tone. I was struck by a recent post by the cloyingly unfunny Bitcoin meme hub the other day that appeared to suggest the dystopian Netflix series Squid Game was something to aspire to. Hyper Bitcoinization will be glorious and entertaining. Just think about it. Just think about all of the no coiners who will be competing for a few million sats to survive. Hashtag sat games. Sick, bro. There have even been dark murmurs about the underclass of no coiners slaves serving this marbled elite. The sheer bitterness the Bitcoiners have towards the mild-mannered system administrators who write mean blogs about them. So the question is, how serious is this Citadel talk actually? Should I keep going? This is pretty long. This is going on forever. You want to read the rest of it? It sounds pretty good. I like it.
It's kind of it's Bitcoin Utopia kind of concept. I mean, he's really just getting into what the storyline of the person Luca created, and kind of tying in with modern dystopian storylines like Squid Game. I'm not saying the person's wrong. It is kind of going that direction. We already know the elite have bought a gargantuan sum of the majority of Bitcoin that exists, but and also other coins, not just Bitcoin. But the thing that really struck me is when he mentions the point about 0.1 Bitcoin in 2013. Right? Just remember, right now, 0.1 Bitcoin is worth about $6,000. That's not a whole lot, but it's probably more than most people make in 1 month. Probably multiple times, but depending on where you work. If the Winklevoss Winklevi is obviously a tie-in. If Bitcoin becomes worth $2 million per coin, which I'm not saying it will, but let's say it did for speculation, 0.1 Bitcoin will be worth $200,000. 200,000, basically of one smallish house somewhere in the Midwest. 0.1 Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. I guess the thing that I keep thinking of is it's probably not going to turn into dystopia. Dystopia will be something different. But I can see the Bitcoin gaining a lot more value. Not necessarily Bitcoin alone, but I mean some other coin. In fact, the thing that will be interesting to find is what coin will overtake Bitcoin, right?
Yeah. You think it's going to be Ethereum?
Well, already, let's look at 42 coin real quick, because I know I've spoken about 42 coin before. But if you go to CoinGecko and type 42,
Okay, let's
42
go over
coin,
here.
how much is 42 coin currently worth?
42 coin. Let's pop that up. Wow. 119,000.
You know why, right? Why is
Well,
42 coin worth
because
120
there's
grand?
only 42 of them, I'm assuming, right?
Exactly. And there will only ever be 42 of them. The same way there will only ever be 21 million Bitcoin once the last one is mined, if it ever gets mined.
And the only circulating supply is 41.
Right. Well, that's just because they haven't mined the last one yet. But the point is some other coin's going to come along, probably after. I mean, Solana is already making its way toward Bitcoin, right? I'm not saying that Solana is necessarily going to overtake Ethereum. I don't know. Maybe it will.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Don't know if I have auto mute on. Maybe I'm just talking too loud. But I guess what I'm trying to say is that the I think of how to put it. The system, the concept is that this isn't going away, and people bought into it early. That's probably going to continue on. So I apologize for my weird audio if people are not hearing me very well.
All right, let's go to the next one here. Actually, I'm going to personally read that. I want to read into that, see what that's all about. The Bitcoin Citadel.
Right. Yep.
Sounds like a fun read.
I definitely agree. So the last article I have up here is Josh Whitner. Why do you think it's called Discord? I don't exactly I don't recall exactly when Ryan Babinski, Ryan Babinski started berating me about migrating to Discord, but most likely his Discord blitz began during one of our many times a day Zoom meetings around 3 months ago. Now, I live out my days hearing the sonar beep of Discord notification every few minutes. You guys probably heard that in the podcast before. And then I go to sleep and hear it in my bad dreams. Thanks a lot, Babinski. Babinski is our CTO and the person with whom I formulated the idea for Decrypt in 2018. When we always knew we wanted to make it a Web3 site that covered the advent of Web3, we had no idea what exactly that meant. We figured we'd start by bolting dApps to our site, stuff like prediction markets and token-curated registries. But God, that sounded dreary and inelegant. Luckily, DeFi started racing through the ecosystem, and Ryan started galloping after it, and I and the rest of the staff tottered along behind him. And then right behind DeFi came DAOs. And suddenly the evolution of decentralized autonomous organizations began to give us a more compelling glimpse into our own path. We decided to spearhead the building of a DAO that, in turn, would create a new kind of launchpad for people to publish stuff. The idea was to unbundle all the services publishers need: freelancing, writing, editing, advertising, legal, marketing, PR, and offer these all via independent DAO-funded guilds to publishing brands. The lion's share of the value, i.e. money, would flow to the people who do those things, not the publishing platform. The more we talked about it, the more Decrypt's path to DAO became obvious. And since virtually every DAO lives on Discord, building our media DAO meant that we needed to live on Discord. You now get the whole team on Discord, Ryan told me one day, or you need to, rather. We need to get the whole team on Discord, I told the editor-in-chief, Dan Roberts. You need to get on Discord, Roberts told the editorial. The collective reply, crickets, angry crickets, migrating our diligently assembled Slack channels to a new platform. And that's pretty much how it sat for a while. Oh, Decrypt, a Discord server, but it was up a year ago to handle support for our mobile app and experimental reader token. It has some 6,000 members, but most of us ignore it since the interactions tend toward win token moon. For editorial work, we used Slack. If Slack was good enough for us and our fathers, well, damn it, Slack was our home. Decrypt's team of 18 people are scattered across California, Connecticut, Colorado, Texas, New York, London, Berlin, Paris, and sometimes Tel Aviv. And Rome, if you count Ben Munster, which we try not to. Oh man, that sucks. Slack is the closest thing to our headquarters, but Babunski persisted. If you've ever used Discord, you know that it categorically categorically not designed to accommodate a corporate team. Launched in 2015 as a VoIP service for gamers, Discord is built to easily allow anyone in the world to join and have fun. We're not having fun here, damn it. People tend to use pseudonyms rather than their real names. And it's super easy to spoof a user's identity. Yeah, we know this already from our experience with Discord.
So this sounds like pretty much a plug. This pretty much sounds like a plug for Decrypt integrating Discord, because they just actually started doing that. They started doing like live meetups on their stage platform.
I agree with that. Obviously, it's written by the owners of Decrypt, and I appreciate that they're writing it, and I know that I'm reading that. But I think my point is it's kind of an intro to the idea of what DAOs can do for people.
Another thing.
I'm not gonna.
Another thing in regards to DAO, what's been going on is that Decrypt has been actually testing out their own coin wallet for basically incentivizing readers token some of their Decrypt coins, and now they actually have that out. And as long as you have a MetaMask wallet, you're able to connect to your wallet into Decrypt. So while you're reading articles, you get some Decrypt coin, which you can redeem for rewards, just like you would with the CoinGecko, yeah,
or even with Public OX. So it's kind of the same concept, and I'm not against it. I'm actually all for it, because it gives the Decrypt staff a direct idea of who's reading what.
Right.
So,
I agree. Cool.
All right. You're right. I don't have to read the whole thing, but I guess I was really into the idea of what was going on here, and I don't have to say anything further than that. But thanks, Ben Muster and Josh Quittner, for writing this article.
We'll see you in Decrypt.
All the other articles are after this. These are like Saturday and Friday articles from before.
Sure. Anything good in there? Let's see. America's first Bitcoin ETF wants exemption from trading restrictions. Sure, buddy. I don't think that's going to happen. This week on Cardano Twitter, Coinbase's NFT play Cardano on Paris Hilton. She's still a thing. 3 million coin market cap email surface online, but no trace of security breach. Okay. I don't use.
I like the Bitcoin's Netscape moment thing. That's interesting.
Keep in mind, CoinMarketCap is actually owned by Binance. So, is there something going on there? Right. Bitcoin's Netscape moments is finally here. Oh. What do you think? Is that a good one?
I think I was going to read that one, but you can read it because it's your turn.
Oh, no, not my turn. Okay, let's go. Jeff John Roberts wrote, Bitcoin's Netscape moment is finally here. It's the oldest cliche in crypto on the blockchain. That blockchain still has no killer app. Still awaits its Netscape moment. The term refers to the 1994 launch of the web browser that made it easy for ordinary people to surf the internet. The web had been around for years, but Netscape's arrival ignited a turning point that brought the information superhighway mainstream. The crypto community has been waiting for its own version of this moment for years, and it may have just arrived. This past week saw the first U.S. Bitcoin ETF begin trading more on Bitcoin. Let me do that again. U.S. Bitcoin ETF trading more are on the way, and Bitcoin and Ethereum both hit all-time highs. The new browser moment has happened in the last year, says Jess Walden and Anderson Horowitz, the vet who just raised $120 million to start a second venture fund dedicated to early-stage crypto. In recent conversations we had, Walden made that the case that recent events, other than just price action from the NFT explosion to the millions of people playing the metaverse game actually means crypto has gone beyond early adopters to the first stage of mainstream use. And while no crypto products has replicated the radical simplicity that Netscape introduced, Walden says the clunky user experience has evolved to the point where people can figure it out. Your thumbs will learn, he says, quoting Apple founder Steve Jobs' response to critics who said people would embrace the iPhone because it had no keyboard. I think Walden is right. I can't point to the specific day or month when it happened, but at some point in the last year, crypto exploded in the same way that the web did in 1994. You see it everywhere, from crypto marketing invading pro sports to wall-to-wall media coverage to Mark Zuckerberg's bet on the metaverse. And this is just the beginning. The last week alone brought news of not just Walden's new fund, but another $250 million fund from Multicoin Capital that will dedicate to crypto startups. Let's see here. Where are we at? Startups. They are just the latest example of firms that are together investing billions into a blockchain-based future. So, what does crypto long-awaited Netscape's moment mean for investors? It means enormous opportunity and risk. In the go-go days of the early dot-com boom, 3 stocks, Amazon, eBay, and Yahoo, came to define the era, and those who bought them got very rich. But for every Amazon, there was 100 pet.coms that promised fat returns for the new fandangled internet, but left investors wrecked. So be careful out there.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, it's I think that it wasn't just the ETF. Obviously, we talked about that, and it did definitely boost the price of Bitcoin quite a bit. No pun intended. But the thing I keep thinking is that new introduction of smart contracts on Bitcoin was really not the end all, but definitely that thing that we could finally, we could start doing this now. Finally, NFTs on Bitcoin, woo!
There's this new thing going around about this tungsten cube. Did you hear about that?
Right. I remember we read that earlier.
Yeah, everyone's trying to buy some tungsten because it's very rare, precious metal.
Yeah, it's extremely rare. But nobody needs this. In fact, people who keep buying it should stop buying it and give it to the people who actually need it.
Let's see, anything else interesting in the past day or so? Let's see here. AMC accepts Dogecoin. We already talked about that. They're just bringing that back up.
Actually, made the foolhardy mistake of not accepting it.
Actually, after this news, this episode, I'm gonna go to an AMC theater right now. See if they take my Dogecoin. I don't have any Dogecoin. Sorry, but you know what? As a matter of fact, I'll check.
I have like 10 Doge.
I don't have any Doge at all, man. Nothing. All right.
I still got some left over from my days of mining Doge.
I have Coindesk open. I kind of want to take a browse there. We still have a few minutes here. Anything interesting here? Doesn't look like it. Actually, they updated their website, Coindesk.com. I don't feel comfortable being here. It looks like it's a big mess. No, really. Have you gone there recently?
Oh no, I've seen it. It looks more like Yahoo, the old Yahoo from like 5 years ago.
I don't like it.
I like look. There's a bunch of ads on the side. Look, there's a bunch of news in the middle. You should click on the ads and make us money.
Right. Yeah.
It used to be an awesome news site like Decrypt was. Decrypt is still solidly just news. Coindesk is we're everything because everything makes more money.
That's what it looks like. They kind of just threw all the paint on the wall.
I would not be surprised to see Coindesk partner with Binance or something like them and like, look, you can trade too.
Yeah, that wouldn't surprise me. Yeah, sorry, Coindesk. I'm gonna have to drop you just like I did with CoinMarketCap. Adios. Stay with Decrypt. Man, that was such a burn. I'm sorry. I'm so cool though.
At least until Decrypt sells out too. Sorry, Decrypt.
I mean, I hope they don't. I mean, it looks like they're doing good.
We'll just have to hire our own writers and do our own thing and pay them in C3 Media.
What I would recommend, Decrypt, if you're watching this or listening to this, is definitely you need dark mode. Dark mode, please. All right, let's go ahead and wrap this up. You want to do the plug one more time before we get out of here?
So we appreciate all of you listeners and watchers on YouTube. Remember, if you like our content, please like and subscribe. It helps us with the algorithm, not just for YouTube, but for everyone else. Hit the notification bell if you're on YouTube, and we do post every Wednesday and Sunday like today. Check us out on Discord, where everything is actually happening all the time. Just like we mentioned with Decrypt, it's happening on Discord. Come to Discord.
Mm-hmm.
There's links in the description below.
Yeah.
And if you support us, which we really appreciate more than just the likes and the subscribes, please donate, in Bitcoin, Ethereum, Binance token, or basic attention token in the description below. Thank you.
Thank you. And we're also doing a bunch of interviews on Thursdays, and there's a whole lineup. It's pretty cool.
I forgot one other thing. We have a Patreon. I completely forgot about that. We've just started getting on the Patreon. If you want to support us, you can support us at $5. No, it's $3, $5, or $10 a month. We're going to be producing additional content beyond just what you see here. So if you want to join us there, please donate. Please join. It's just a monthly subscription to our content. We're going to be doing a lot more things. Like I said, we're already doing the interviews. Everybody seems to love the interviews, as well as Crypto Chill and Chat, and get them with us in Discord. So
Perfect. Let's get out of here. With that said, Cryptonauts, until next time, stack, sats, and hodl. Adios.